Oh, yeah, back for part 3. We actually had some followers and some listeners last half hour. We are feeling really special and privileged to have them in our presence and know that somebody is actually fucking listening to us. I mean, that's not amazing, but, you know, it's pretty cool, man. The interwebs, burning up the interwebs. So, you know, I mean, it's really good that they're listening.
Galactic webs.
We hope that they're listening again. You know, I mean, I know the first half hour, if you guys listened to us from the start, it was a little bit touch and go with maybe a little bent up
aggression,
veteran anger. You know, a little bit of aggression there. You know, we were really trying to offend only the ISIS pussies, but, you know, we mellowed it out. We got into a little bit of a rhythm here, and we started talking about the stuff we normally talk about, the normal shit. But we do want to thank those out there that were listening to us the last half hour, and hope they follow us again and listen in again this half hour. I am Mike. I got my co-host, Matt. Say hey, Matt.
Hey.
Say hey. And we got John. Say, oh, hi.
What up?
No, it was, oh, hi.
Whatever. Oh, I don't know. Whatever.
So, okay, so we're just out here having a good time tonight. We're getting a little bit, we're having some beverages, as we normally do. And last week, or the week before, we were a bit under the weather last week and we couldn't go on the air. But the week before, it was...
we were under the weather. You were.
Yeah, I was under the weather. I was kind
of... I was feeling a little down myself, so it's all good. So it worked out great. But are you good now? Are you good?
I am feeling like $97.
Sniff a fart, you'll feel better.
You know what? That's
like $99.
That's probably what happened, man. I need to break out the baked beans again. And the refried beans and just like tear it up, and I'll feel like 100%, $100 right there.
All right.
So, okay, so a couple weeks ago we talked about sex with robots, and you know, because John is our news guy, he has all these cool stories. And he's going to tell us about should we have sex with robots? Should we, John? Should we have sex? I thought about it, and I thought, man, depends. This depends. I mean, she would have to be fully interactive, not just like a blow-up doll.
Depends. I don't want a robot like that.
No, well, exactly, but you know, she can't just be like
emotions. I got needs too, damn it.
Well, yeah, I mean, she can't have emotions. I mean, honestly.
Oh hell no! What's the point of having a sex robot if it's emotional?
Well, I mean, emotions.
That's stuff. Like me being married. I mean, it's like I don't want a woman that's gonna have sex with me, you know, because we're married and stuff, you know. And I want them to like have fun in bed. So.
Oh, I love this. Okay, I love this.
Right, awkward.
So tell us, please.
All right, this is a Clinton News Broadcasting Channel special report, otherwise known as CNBC. All right. So this is a legitimate article from our friends at the NBC networks. All right. Should we be having sex with robots? First of all, what's your guys' take on it? I mean, do you think it's wrong, or you say, what the hell?
You know what? It depends, man. I obviously have to clean the robot when I'm done. So I'm not too big on that part of it. But is she going to be good? Is she going to perform the things that a regular woman is not going to do? I mean,
you know what? You brought up a good point, because I was thinking of that in my head. This is how I know we've known each other for so many years. Because in my mind, I was thinking, I don't want to clean it up when I'm done. I mean, do they make a dishwasher-friendly model or what?
Can I put her in the shower? I mean, is she going to like...
Or can I bring her to the car wash and have her detailed or what?
Yeah, y'all think about cleanup. I'm like, what's the satisfaction in it?
Well, there's that portion too, but I got to look at the end effects.
Like cleanup.
Well, cleanup is a big portion of that. If I can't just throw her a towel and have her clean herself up, there's issues, man. I mean, I don't want to have to deal with the cleanup portion of it.
All right, we got that.
I agree with you there. I mean,
Okay.
I suppose,
as far as pleasure, I mean, is she going to be talking? Is she going to like have the sounds, or is she going to be just like laying there and her pussy vibrating?
Hello, my name is Teresa. I like you a lot.
Well,
I am organic.
My sleuthing powers. I actually went a step further than this article, so I know a little bit more about these so-called sex companions. All right.
He bought one. He has one in his living room right now.
I'm telling you, I'll disclose this right now. I'll disclose this right now to the 2 listeners that we have, or 3. These sex robots cost as much as a small used car. I'm going to put that out there.
Okay, you know what? So what?
It's a lot cheaper to find a happy ending massage parlor.
It's cheaper than a wife.
Well, that's true. It's much cheaper than a wife.
It is cheaper than a wife. I mean, even if you have to go through the cleanup portion of it, it's cheaper than a wife. And you still got to do some cleanup by throwing her a fucking wet towel. So it's still cheaper.
Though, but as far as like having sex with robots, I got to put it out there. I haven't tried it yet. I'm not saying I wouldn't try it.
You notice the yet portion.
I just can't afford one to try it and let you know what it's like. But I don't have anything against it. If freaking Bruce Jenner can cut his junk off and become a woman, people can have sex with robots.
You know what? Here's what we're gonna do, Matt. I think you should join me on this. I think we should go ahead and put together a GoFundMe.
Fun.
I'm not going to video record the session. Trust me.
We should put together a GoFundMe account for John to get a sex robot, and see what.
It would really scare me if the GoFundMe actually allowed that to happen. It would scare me more as if it actually had enough money to get one.
You know what? If we have enough money from the GoFundMe to get you a sex robot, we are going to get you a sex robot, and we want all the details. All the details. If you're like, hey...
And since it's a business venture, I wonder if I can claim it on the taxes.
Yeah, well, you have to take it on a dinner date and all that stuff.
How do you take it? I mean, is this like the fucking Terminator, Terminator pussy? What? I mean, what are we talking about with this?
What's it? Yeah, what is it?
And it's not just for the men, because they make male companion dolls for you ladies.
Okay, wait a minute. So okay, hold up there.
Or for you men that like men, or vice versa.
Well, so they do like these little blow-up dolls and stuff.
That's not good enough.
They can pop. They just pop.
And you got to move them yourself. That's like more of an aerobic activity.
I do go with patch kits. I'm sure.
Robots that can actually like move and like have vibrating mouths. I mean, it's a little more pleasurable, I would assume, than grabbing your twisty balloon.
I'm pretty excited about that. Sorry.
Wow. So okay. So what does the article say? Because
all right, let's go over to the real news here.
Oh yeah, what the article? He's like, forget my field research. Let's read about this.
This question: should we be having sex with robots? Is a question that has sparked fierce debate among moralists and the robotics industry.
Wait a minute. Why is it a moral issue?
That's against the robotic industry. They're like, hey.
Because as it turns out, they're all split on what role machines should play in future relationships. They're afraid of, I don't know, I guess they're afraid of the machines taking over.
It shorts out and shocks and junk. Oh, shit.
It says, during a discussion at the Web Summit Technology Conference in Dublin, Ireland, on Wednesday, experts warned about the dangers of getting intimate with robots. Let's see.
It might be dysfunctional because
Kathleen Richardson, a senior research fellow in the ethics of robotics at the UK's De Montfort University, said this during the panel. It's something we should be very concerned about, because if people feel they can have an intimate relationship with a machine, that is saying something serious about how we're expressing empathy with each other. The academic who launched the campaign against sex robots earlier this year added that we're losing our sense of humanity. Well, I'll agree. Look at the world.
Is there a rampage out there about sex robots? Because hell, I don't have one knock on my door.
Yeah, I mean,
So sex robots are becoming a reality.
It's a reality.
I told you here. You know what? We are going to start a GoFundMe for John. John has been ladyless for a little while, and he's got calluses, and his websites all say start with naked. So we are gonna have to start a GoFundMe for John. So by next week,
and for all you smartphone enthusiasts, there's also an app called Chatbots. So if you want to chat with the opposite sex who's not really real, you can have a chatbot call your phone. I guess it's taken off big time.
It's called 1-800-499 a minute.
Wow.
Oh, damn.
John, I'm sorry you're getting chat boxes and no pussy.
No, I don't have the chatbot. I was throwing the information out there to whatever listeners want a chatbot. I think all these smartphone apps are a pain in the butt, and I could care less about them.
We are going to have you're anti-technology. You're anti-sex robot.
No, I'm not anti-technology. I'm anti-smartphone.
You're anti... Well, what are you going to do when the sex robot wants to make you fucking breakfast? And you're like, I don't know how to use my fucking smartphone to tell it what I want. I can't say, like, make me fucking scrambled eggs and it can bring me a glass of orange juice.
I got a stupid-ass flip phone. I can't type code to it.
Oh, shit. The bitch is burning the kitchen down. I can't get out of this fucking text mode to dial 911.
She's going, John, what do I do? Oh, John, fire.
Yeah,
right.
she'd have, like, her little eyeballs will be freaking, like, flashing LEDs going, fire!
Call 911! Call 911!
And she'll be like, wait, I have some lactating breast milk that I can help put out fire. Do I use this on fire? And it fucking lights her whole body on fire, and you have a flaming endoskeleton. You have a flaming metal endoskeleton left to have sex with. Your sex robot just died.
I got to throw more info out there in case there's some listeners or you guys want to get them here. The American company that's jumping on the sex robot bandwagon is located in New Jersey. Go figure that one.
New Jersey, at least it's not made in China.
And, well, they probably are, but,
Oh, it's probably a syndicate, yeah.
The website is called truecompanion.com. It says, the world's sex robot, always turned on and ready to talk or play. So, yes, they can talk if you want them to. And the male companion is called Rocky. He prices, at least starting at, it says, I gotta read this. It says, Rocky True Companion Sex Robot. This is the male sex robot you've been waiting for. Being well equipped for $6,995.
You know what, John? Is that how much a woman one costs?
No, I'm going to show you that there's inequality here, like Hollywood complains about, but I would take any of those damn Hollywood salaries. And then the female sex robot is called Roxy. Roxy, your True Companion sex robot. Shipping fee is due before you get shipped.
Obviously.
You get it shipped.
There's no returns on cum-filled sex robots.
And actually, it starts at the same price, $6,995. So there's real equality between the man and the woman. But they didn't have a picture of Rocky. They have a picture of Roxy, though. She's a brunette.
Would you screw her? Would you screw her?
I don't know. I guess it depends how much more. It all depends how much more her mouth can flex open. Because, what do men complain about most from their ladies? They don't want to suck it.
What if it has like Terminator jaws and it just bites down on that fucker?
You know what? That's why you got to do your research. Before you buy one and stick it in there, you got to do your research.
Well, you're going to be our research.
You can't stick it in the glory hole until you know what's on the other side.
Does it come with junk insurance?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Wow.
Wait, there is a spot for frequently asked questions.
So
see what kind of questions they have.
So by next week,
research it while you're doing your robotic voyage.
All right, so
let's see.
Hang on. We'll come back. We'll come back to the questions in a few minutes.
So he can do some research.
Yeah, we'll.